1/4 mile, keep right to US 9 North, then turn right.
Alright, it is a big, wet, soggy mess here in New York today. Paperwork's all wet. Okay, so I gotta go park in spot 430 and then wait for a phone call, she said. I have no idea where 430 is. Here. Oh, wait, order down there. Nope, that's 300s. Assuming it's up here, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, 400s. Water splashing all in my truck. Everything's wet. Let's see, 430, 430. Where are you? Watch there be a trailer in 430. Oh, 430 right there. Put it in gear, dummy. Get under. Okay. Backing uphill. She wants to buck on me. Okay over there on that side. Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's the first part. Now we got to sit here and wait for a phone call, she said. So we'll get out here and Fayetteville. All right, yeah, it's just big, just bottom just fell out, and it's soaking wet out there. It's pretty much been raining all day. I was in Chester, Virginia this morning and got woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning because of heavy rainfall and thunder. So, and I've just been in it all day. But we're here in Schodack Landing. I don't know. You know, it's a New York thing. But anyway, it's up by Albany, right off of 87. It's Sunday, so it doesn't look too busy in here. So maybe I can get lucky and get to a door quick and get unloaded quick and get out of here quick, because I don't have much time left. My appointment was 8:30. It's 5 after 7 now, so they let me on the property. So I'm hoping they'll let me hit a dock early, and I can get on out of here and drive as far south as I can, which won't be far, maybe a half hour down the road or so, and then call it a night. And then I got to go. Can't remember the name of these towns. Well, it's not going to tell me on here. Shoot. Messages. Here we go. I got to go to... I'm looking at my doodad here. Here we are. Brennigsville, Pennsylvania. There's another weird one. It should be a preload, and that picks up between noon and midnight. So I'm going to assume that's a preload. Oh yeah, load type preload. Okay. And it goes to Marcy, New York, which I think is over by Syracuse. And we'll drop that on the 18th. And that should be a drop and hook on that end too. So, but yeah, so I got this load Friday in Jacksonville. The load came out of Lakeland, Florida. Another driver picked it up and brought it up to me. And he didn't get there until about 5:30 Friday evening. So I just went ahead and stayed in Jacksonville and then left Saturday. And then had to drive my butt off the last 2 days to get up here. Didn't even stop at the house. I drove right through Fayetteville. And, you know, I had nothing to do there anyway. If I'd have stopped there, I'd have had a couple of hours, and that would have just pissed me off. You know, if I go home, I want to be home for a couple of days, not a couple of hours. So I just went right on through Fayetteville, stopped in Chester last night at the terminal, and then got up this morning, and here we are in New York. So I'm going to sit here and wait for a phone call. Hopefully that's soon. And we can get this sugar unloaded and start heading back south and go get the next load. All right, we got a door. Door 56. Oh, you just stole in the way with your big ass truck. Everybody's just gonna wait on me. Okay, so it was good news, bad news. So they got me at a door fairly quick, not too long after I got in here. They put me at the door. I went in there and turned my paperwork in, and he told me, he's like, well, you know, get comfortable. It's going to be a while. So I was like, you know, okay. So I figured they would start unloading me at my appointment time, which was 8:30, and they actually started at about 10 after 8. And yeah, they're probably halfway done now. They're getting it done pretty quick, but they still got to count it and get me my paperwork back. So I'm hoping, praying I can be out of here by 9. If I can get out of here by 9, I can get down the road and get parked before I run out of time. There's a couple of places that I've spotted down there going south on 87. So I got to head back towards Allentown tomorrow to go get my next load. So if I can get out of here and get 20 miles down the road, get parked, I won't get that phone call in the morning. So fingers crossed. Now there is a Pilot across the street, but there's like 18 spots, I think, and there's probably 40 trucks in there. Yeah, I seriously doubt there will be any parking over there. I mean, I'll glance over there when I leave out of here, but I doubt I'll get a parking spot. So I'm just going to hope that I can get out of here by 9 and get parked. We'll see. Oh, and while we're waiting to get unloaded here, let's take a look at some video that I did of the truck a couple of days ago. So I got my Sirius XM antenna mounted, and this is the only place I could really put it. I got that little bar that screws in. There was a screw there. I took the screw out and screwed this bar in, and then you attach the antenna to that bar, and I routed the antenna cable through this here. So I had to take this off and then route the wire through this piece of the truck and inside. That way it's not routed through the door jamb there. So I got that done. The problem is I don't have a mount for my radio. I just got it sitting. I'll get up there. I just had it sitting here on my doodad here. And it actually stayed there. It didn't move. It didn't bounce off, not one time, all the way to Chester. But it's been going in and out every time I get into where I got tall trees on both sides of me. I lose signal. It really needs to be up as high as possible. That's going to give me the best signal, but that's the best I can do right now until I can figure out something else. Also got my TV mounted, so I had to make my own bracket, so there's the mount that came with the truck. But there's just not enough room here. Get this crap out of the way. Not enough room there for the TV to sit above the refrigerator. I just had to buy the biggest one I could put in here. And it's got a freezer on top, so that's really nice. But in any event, I just abandoned their mount. I did have that mount swung out over here in front of the window right there, but I was only able to put a 24-inch TV there. I tried to put this 32 on that mount. This is a 32-inch TV here, but I tried to put that TV on this mount, but it kept hitting right here. So I just said to hell with it. Moved that mount out of the way, and I don't know if you can see, but I got a piece of wood back there that I screwed into in front of the window. So all I did was took out the screws that hold the window in and just got some longer screws to hold that piece of wood in, and I just put those screws right back in the holes that I took the other screws out of, and then I screwed the mount there. Yeah, the lighting's not good, but I got the mount screwed to that piece of wood, and then the TV hanging on that bracket there. So it works. The TV does slide back and forth when I'm driving, so I got to figure out how to secure that. But otherwise, I got a nice 32-inch TV. And I did have to buy a smaller microwave. I had a 900 watt in the other truck, and it would not fit in here. So I had to go and get this 700 watt, which sucks. This is not a good microwave, but it's all I could fit in here. And yeah, got bags up there and jackets, and there's some food over there in that corner. I got food in this cabinet, cleaning supplies in that cabinet, and my radio. This radio is shoehorned in there. This space that they give you for a radio is not for a radio of the General Lee size. I had to take this out, get the radio in, and then squeeze this top shelf back in there, and it's kind of bowed, bowing the shelf where it sits on top of the radio, but it's in there. But yep, that's pretty much it. Not much to this truck. So yeah, I got the TV mounted. I got my Sirius XM antenna mounted, although it's not in the perfect location, but it'll do for now until I can figure out something else. And let's not forget the ass hats. So let's take a look and see what kind of ass hats we got for this video.
Oh, I know it's not that. Public voice. Berkshire. Deborah Lord. Wait, no, it's Paul Bunyan's wife. Paul Bunyan's wife. What's her name? Oh, Lucetta Diana Hackensack.
Dude, what was that movie that we watched?
Okay, you know what? My head just exploded listening to you. I have no idea how to respond.
And New York Times bestselling author. And right now, I've become very focused on the impending rollout of the central bank digital currency. This is not a work of fiction. It's a terrifying reality looming on the horizon. But there is a bit of good news. I've partnered transgenderism. That is the degree of ritual mania that we have fallen to in this country. North Korean state television seems much more honest than CNN. But frankly, any of them, even the supposedly right-wing cable channels, even the...
Okay, yeah, you gotta love those ass hats. They make for good video. But I found a place to park down here at the service plaza, about 20 miles away from where I delivered at. And it actually had several spots open when I got here, which was surprising. But I had about 30 minutes left on the clock when I got here, so I won't be getting that call from safety in the morning. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, and I'd like to thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.